Okay, we have our separable differential equation right here. And there's two methods to do this. There's the wrong way, and there's my way. So let's go over the first method. The first method is as follows. You multiply g over y on both sides. G over y times y prime is equal to f of x. You can integrate both sides. Integral g over y times y prime dx is equal to integral of f of x dx. Since they're both the same function, they must share the same antiderivative. Makes sense. So we have to, but we need to define this in terms of y. So we need to prove that this is indeed the integral of g of y dy. And how you do this is just to show that the equality holds. If this is true, then d dx of integral of g of y dy is equal to d dx of integral of g of y times y prime dx. Derivative of antiderivative just gives you the function inside. So this is equal to g of y times y prime. We can rewrite the antiderivative of g to be capital G of y d dx plus c. Now, take the derivative of antiderivative. This becomes g of y times the derivative of the inside, since y is a function of x. You get y prime, and c becomes 0. These are equal to each other. Thereby, this integral holds. So you can define integral of g of y with respect to y to be equal to integral of f of x with respect to x. Now, let's go over the second way to do this. The second way to do this, method 2, is to define y prime to be dy dx is equal to f of x dx. Oh, this is good. This is valid so far. Dy dx can be treated as a fraction. Multiply dx on both sides. Dy is equal to f of x, and we can multiply it by the g of x alternatively. Now, what you do next is you just draw integral on both sides. G this is meant to be gy, of course. Gy is equal to integral of f of x with respect to x. Now, I'll give you a second to guess which one is the wrong method. Well, it's this one, of course. Like, this is not valid at all. You're not applying the same function. You're just drawing the same thing on both sides. It's like if I just took a is equal to b, thereby dot is equal to dot b. No, it's nonsense. It doesn't mean anything. You're not applying any function to it. The dy, it's not integral is not in its definition. It's just notation to say that it is just it's just defining which variable you're finding antiderivative of. This gives me such a headache. Integral of f of x dx is not equal to integral of f of x times dx. If that was true, then you can bring the dx and put on the side. And you have to integrate with respect to something, right? It's just notation. It's not meant to be this way. But it is consistent, you can argue, but it's not. That's not how you do it. This is pseudo mathematics. Don't. If I find you doing this, you won't see your family tomorrow. You won't see your next grain of food. So stop this degeneracy. This is sickness. You cannot do this. Are you mentally insane? Like, I spit on those people. Fucking plebeians.